What? Oh, hi. Jermaine's here. Last of Us video review finale. No, I'm not okay right now. I guess let's talk about it. Now, it may be hard to believe, but episode 9 of The Last of Us, the season 1 finale, was the shortest episode of the entire season. It sure doesn't feel like that though, because in that 45 minutes, it packs in more revelations than maybe the entire season leading up to it. For example, the episode opens with a flashback revealing not only how and when Ellie was born, but it explains why she's immune and that Marlene has known her and her mother their entire lives. All this is new mythology beyond what we saw in the video games, and it gave so much more weight to everything that comes after it. What comes after is that Joel and Ellie have finally made it to Salt Lake City, where they believe the Firefly Hospital is located. And though Ellie is noticeably quieter and potentially broken after events of the previous episode, it's nothing seeing a giraffe for the first time can't fix.
Hey there.
In a handful of touching moments of reflection, Ellie makes it clear to Joel that after everything she and they've gone through, she needs for this journey to mean something. And Joel reveals that, to him, it already does. He's found the love he was missing in his life ever since he lost his daughter Sarah. He even reveals that he at one time tried to kill himself, and it's only now that he knows why the world wouldn't let it happen. But, of course, this is The Last of Us. And just as our heroes are bonding and connecting like never before, things take a turn, not just for the worse, but the worst possible things you can possibly imagine. Things that, even though I played the game 10 years ago, I still can't quite believe. It all starts with Joel and Ellie being captured by the Fireflies. Marlene is there, and she explains to Joel that the doctors think Ellie can, in fact, provide a cure. This is great news, right? Wrong. That cure is in her brain, and Ellie's going to have to die. It's a sacrifice Marlene is ready to make to save the entire world, but Joel is not. What follows next is hard to watch and even harder to talk about. It's Joel, in a selfish act of wanton violence, walking through the Firefly Hospital like some kind of mass shooter, killing anyone who gets in his way. Innocent, guilty, doesn't matter. Even people begging for mercy. They all die, all so he can try to save Ellie. Joel eventually finds Ellie, and when he gets there, he kills the doctor that could help cure the entire world, and later does the same to his friend Marlene, who begs him to look at the bigger picture and to think about what Ellie would want. Joel does not do that. Then, amazingly, it gets worse. Joel gaslights Ellie, telling her lies about there being more immune people at the hospital. There were not. And that the doctors had stopped looking for a cure, which they had not. Finally, he says he had to shoot his way out because of raiders. There were no raiders. Can you even imagine doing this? Saying this to someone you love? Killing? Lying? But then again, Joel also did it for love. He saved Ellie's life. It's just a brutal, awful situation all around. In the end, Joel masks his guilt by kindly comparing Ellie to Sarah before, in the show's powerful final moments, assuring her that he's not lying. She believes him. Mainstream television does not normally tackle things like this. Morally deplorable acts, moments of pure evil, perpetuated by people we expect to be heroes, even if it's for a potentially worthy cause. Heck, the best anti-heroes in TV history never killed dozens of people in cold blood, dooming the entire world in the process, just so they themselves could have a peace of mind. Okay, I'm sure a few of them did, but you get the point. Joel's violent actions and Ellie's belief in him leave us in an uncomfortable place to end this first season. We have so many questions, so many feelings. But the best art does that, right? It challenges us to think, to look at different perspectives, to think about the filmmaker's intentions. Ultimately, while it probably wasn't their main intention, what The Last of Us really ended up doing was cementing itself as a landmark piece of television. The gold standard for what a video game adaptation could be. And we cannot wait for that pain to start again in season 2.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out more i9 videos here on YouTube.